thank you for joining me for today's 10-minute tidbit. I am Coach Mel, joining you here from Coach Mel's Group Fitness in Harrington, Connecticut. So today we're going to do an upper-lower combination, but we're only going to work one side at a time. So that does a couple of different things. We're also only going to put weight on one side. Causes your core to engage a little bit more when you have yourself off-centered with your weight. And I want to really focus on the moves that we're doing on that one side. So we're going to do it as reps today, no timer. Let's get ourselves warmed up, and we're going to hop right into this. Let's get a little jog going. Quick little warm up. We have 3 moves. We're going to do a lower body move, and then 2 different upper body moves. We're going to do just the lower body, then we'll add an upper body, and then we'll add the final upper body. I know it doesn't sound like much, but when you're concentrating on one side at a time, it's a little bit more time consuming. And let's step back and up. Back and up. All right, so we're going to grab that one weight. You can start on either side, doesn't matter where you start. I'm going to start on the right side. We're going to start with just a good old reverse lunge. So we're going to do 8 reverse lunges, stepping back on the same side of where we're holding the weight. I'm going to sit down and come on up. You're pushing up through the heel of this front foot and up. Good. Again, those knees at a nice 90-90 bend. Show you from the side. I believe that's 5, 6, 7. You don't have to use a weight for this. Just gives you a little more resistance. And 8. All right, now we're going to do an overhead press. So I want you to bring that weight right up in front of your shoulder. We're going to be pressing straight up. So feet are underneath the hips, are a little bit wider. We're just bringing it up and back down. The elbows coming in front. This would be a narrow overhead press as opposed to having my elbow out to the side. Good. I'm going up just before my arm is completely straightened out. We don't want to lock out that elbow. Let's get 3 more. 2 more. And last one. All right, we're going to combine those 2 moves now. So we're going to go into that reverse lunge. While we're in the reverse lunge, we're going to do that overhead press, bring it down, and then stand back up. So we're going to start with that weight right there in front of the shoulder. We're going to sink back into that reverse lunge, press, lower, and then stand. Good. Sink down, press, lower, and stand. Excellent. Take your time on these. Don't rush through it. Really think about the muscles that you're using and squeeze those muscles through the motion. There's 4. We got 4 more on this side. I should say 4 more for this move because we still have another move to add to the side. 3. Good. Last 2 right here. And last one. Excellent. All right, so what we're going to add to that now is an overhead tricep extension. So we're going to bring that arm all the way up so we're at the top of that overhead press. We're going to let the elbow bend and come up. Try to make sure that you can see what I'm doing here. Let it bend and come up. I'm keeping that elbow up nice and tall. Letting that weight come down behind. Really focus on squeezing that tricep. We got 4 more on this side. And 3. 2. Last one. And bring it down. All right, so we're going to put all of those together. Reverse lunge, overhead press, tricep extension, bring it back down, and then we will stand up. All right, we've got 8 on each side. Here we go. Sink down. Press up, back, up, down, and stand for 1. Keep that going. Back, up, down. There's 2. Up, back, up, down. That's 3. There's 4. Good. Up, back, up, down. For 5, we got 3 more on this side. Sink it down there. Weight is in the heel of that front foot. Really focusing on pushing up through my shoulder. Keeping my elbow nice and high as I let that weight go back. Last one. And up. All right. So take a tiny little break here. We're going to do that whole same process on the other side. Reverse, then the overhead, put the reverse and overhead together. Then we'll do the tricep extension and put all 3 of them together. All right, so we're starting with the weight just down by our side as we do our reverse lunge. Same thing, sink back and press up through that front heel. Good. Really squeezing all the way up that leg as you press through that heel. 4 more on this side. And 3. 2 more. Last one. All right, we're going to do that overhead press by itself. So again, get yourself in a good format where that elbow is in front of your shoulder. And we're going to press straight up and let that elbow come right down in front of the shoulder. 2, abs are nice and tight. We're standing nice and tall. 3. There's 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. All right, rest that for a moment. We're going to combine those together. Remember, the overhead press doesn't start until you're all the way down in that reverse lunge. All right, so starting with that weight right in front of your shoulder, step back, press up, down, and stand. Notice I'm keeping my upper body nice and tall, no hinging. Press. That's 3. Keep that going. That's 4. That's 5. Sink it down, pressing up through that front heel. 6. 2 more. 7. Last one. 8, and come up. All right, rest just for a moment. Those last couple always get tough. All right, we have to do the overhead tricep extension on this side. So we're going to start by lifting that arm right up overhead, bending at the elbow, letting that weight come down behind our shoulder, press up. You really want to squeeze that tricep, keeping that shoulder or that elbow up as much as you can, dropping the weight to your shoulder. That's 4. We got 4 more on this side. And 3. 2 more. Last one. And bring it down. All right. Last time through, we got to put those 3 together just like we did on the other side. So we're going to start with that weight right up in front of our shoulder. Step back, press up, tricep extension, push it up there, down, and stand. Shoulders nice and tall, upper body nice and straight. That's 2. And 3. That's 4. There's 5. Feeling that burn in that tricep. 6. We got 2 more here. There's 7. All right, last one on the side. And there's 8. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put that weight down off to the side. We'll do a quick little stretch, and then we will be done with this 10-minute tidbit. All right, let's start with a quad stretch. So I'm gonna start on this side. Go ahead and grab that foot, bring your knees together, roll those hips forward, pressing your foot down into your hand. Hold that there for a moment. And on this side, let's get the hamstring. Bring that heel forward, toe up, and hinge at the waist. Nice flat back here. Make sure that you're not slouching. Keep that back up. You feel that stretch much more. All right, other side. Grab the toe, knees together, push those hips forward. And let's go to the other side. Heel down, toe up, nice flat back. Reaching for that toe. All right, come on up. Let's stretch the shoulders and the triceps. So shoulder across, sink that down. Good, reach that arm up, bend that elbow back, give a little tug. Let's reach across the other side. And same thing. Up we go, bend, little tug. Stretch that tricep. All right, that concludes our 10-minute tidbit for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you're watching on YouTube and haven't subscribed yet, please tap on my logo right there, subscribe, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notified when I post new videos. So hope everyone has a wonderful day.